Good morning, everyone. Lori Marie here, mixed media artist in Vallejo, California. Yoga done, meditation done, coffee in hand, ta-da, and a fun video for today. A little bit of an infomercial here. I have about 25 books left that I will be dedicating and signing. After that, I'm done. You'll be able to order the books through Barnes & Noble and also through Amazon. There are other bookstores that are carrying it, and you can get an ebook if you would prefer that. I suggest you get a real book to get your hands on it, but if an ebook is more available, please do that. My appreciation goes out to all that have ordered the book. I'm really happy with the response and how the book turned out, so thank you for all the support there. Thank you, Heidi, for a cup of coffee or two. Much appreciated there, and thank you to all of you that are ordering on Amazon. I have a couple spaces left in the Missouri workshop in September. Those spaces are going quickly, so if you would like to join us really on the table, please go to my website, LoriMarieJenkins.com, and sign up for the class. I also have unsupervised classes available, the fabric book, the spirit doll, and the shrine. The fabric book is 101, and if you're interested in going further with that fabric book, let me know, because there are quite a few lessons that I can add to that. All right, anything else in the infomercial other than my gratitude? I think not. So we created a train yard. So much fun. All right, enough from me. See you on the table. All right, here's our project for today. I made a train yard in the back with two of our train cars. Very fun. Lots going on. And yeah, thanks for joining. Please leave a comment. I appreciate that, and let's get to it. All right, let's work a little bit on the train station. Oh, this is fun. I have some scrapbooking paper that has bricks on it. I'm going to use that. The only way I know how to start is to start, right? Don't know what I'm going to be doing, but we are going to start. Paper bag that is torn. Put that down here. I have a bunch of scraps on the table. I'll grab some of those. Glue them on. Bring in a palette knife and some texture paste. We'll let that dry. Bring in the back of that scrapbook paper, which is very fun with the bugs on it. This is a little something something off something something else that we used on the train cars. Someone suggested in the comments, why don't we use hot glue for the metal things? So let's see, how's this going to go? I'll put that like that. Why not? All right, off to Parker's baseball game. I'll be back. Okay, the hardest part of any playtime is just getting started and settled on the table. I have this plastic window. I am going to cut it out halfway. Save that for something else. Bring in my crackle rubber stamp. Sandpaper. Scuff up the frame. I'm going to bring a little bit of gesso in. Put it along the, I just want irregular whiteness. There we go. On the frame. That's going to go here. So I need this half a little bit darker, like it's behind the window. I'm going to bring in the distress, vintage distress photo. Get that a little bit darker behind that window. That's better. Let's hit those white areas with that. Before I glue that down, I'll put some vintage photo on that bug part up there. Don't want that to, oh, that's kind of fun. All right, putting a little bit of darkness on the bricks. All right. Now I'll glue that down with some tacky glue. I'm going to take a little bit of white gesso and black gesso together to create a gray. I like gesso because it's easy to sand. Sometimes the acrylic will peel off. Let that dry. This is dry. Bring in some sandpaper. Knock that down. All right, I'm going to bubble letter some graffiti on here. See if you can guess what it's going to say. Have you guessed? Underpants. Then I drew a little Kilroy was here. And this is a symbol I use for my boys. This is Jeremy. This is Casey, who passed away. This is Benjamin. This is Travis. And this is Cameron, who passed away. So that's always kind of fun. I'm gonna bring in this fun stencil, add some swirlies to our wall. Bring in some ink. Add a swirly up there. Oh, that's kind of fun. Taking the Delusions, putting some of that on my workspace. Makeup sponge, and look at that, that'll be fun. I'm bringing in one of the Tim Holtz dolls, paper dolls. Her head got ripped off somehow, so well, we're going to enjoy that. I put underpants on the back of her because you'll be able to see the back of her on the back of this page. But we'll have her sit right there. We'll have to put Kilroy back on. Can we move you over? There we go. Put my rice bag on that, hold that down. Well, I put a swirl here through the stencil, didn't quite work, so I ended up smudging it off. I'm okay with that. Let's bring in the train cars. These guys are really stiff. So I will be using my tacky glue or whatever strong adhesive you have. I'm going to let the wheels hang over the edge of the book. Put this guy down first. And then this guy. This guy. And I'll bring in my rice bag, put that on there, and let those goodies dry. One more thing before I quit for the day. I'm bringing in a bamboo skewer and some of that duct tape. And I'm going to wind it up that bamboo skewer as tight as I can. Bring in some sandpaper, rough it up. Bring in some of the Azo Gold. And some Timber Brown. I have those clips on there till I'm done playing, and I can put the rice bag on there. Grunging up the window. This is from a lid of paint where it dries around the rim. I'm going to glue that on right there. Bring in a heat gun. Bring in some fabric. And our flagpole. I'm going to fray up the ends of the flag. Bring in my hot glue gun. Put it along the edge there. Put our flagpole there. We'll be covering that up in the future when we do this page. Okay, here's our finished project. I added a couple of seagulls that I found and a little top to the flagpole there. What else did I add? Oh, I added a little drawing of one of my girls and an LMJ over here. So lots going on. It was very, very fun to play with. And now it is your turn. Go create, go play, go have fun.